Is this a departure from US policy? We don't negotiate with terrorists, so to speak. I mean, they've negotiated with the Taliban. Is there a rationale behind it?
Well, I suppose the official language is we've negotiated through Qatar, that's the intermediary. We don't deal, the Americans saying, directly with the Taliban, or if we do, we've dealt with them on this one-off case. So there'll be people in the Congress who'll probably make a bit of this. There's some Republicans saying there's a law in place this kind of negotiation has to be approved by the Congress. Obama didn't do that. But the patriotic element of an American who's been held hostage for 5 years and reunited with a very happy family in Idaho, that might overwhelm the story, I think, for the first week or so. I think this will be seen as, by the Obama administration, as another one of those success stories. That's how definitely they're painting it. Special ops forces going in, a bit like the Abbottabad sort of killing of Osama bin Laden, that Obama is a tough guy who gets results. So there's a lot of murky politics behind this, of course, but the outcome will be, as we've seen already, press conferences in the Rose Garden with the family. A sense this will be portrayed as a success.
Is America going down a dangerous path by identifying groups of the Taliban it can negotiate it with and isolate groups that they can't?
Well, with the US wanting to withdraw most of its forces from Afghanistan, the reality is it's probably going to have to start negotiating more with the Taliban. I mean, the new government, which is likely to be elected, it will be somewhat more sympathetic to the Northern Alliance, than certainly that's where its links are, and therefore that will create concerns with Pakistan. Pakistan will be tempted to help the Taliban, therefore America has to get involved, both negotiating with the new government, with Pakistan obviously, and probably with forces within the Taliban. This no negotiating with the Taliban approach probably is unsustainable beyond this year.
And I guess you look at the negotiations over this particular instance of Bowe Bergdahl. Is the fact that he's the only prisoner of war held throughout this conflict, there are no others. Do you think that would weigh on the mind of the administration? Well, we're not really creating a precedent because we don't have to negotiate anyone else's release.
I think that's exactly right. The Obama administration will say, look, this is a once-off thing, it's an unusual situation. Unusual situations don't create precedents. That's how they'll want to sort of do the legalese on this. The Congress could say, look, you've broken a congressional law. This was supposed to have been put 30 days before the Congress. So there'll be a turf war over what executive powers allow. And Obama, who has been made, I suppose, to look, maybe by the Republicans, weak on some foreign policy issues, will trumpet this as a bit of another James Bond operation showing he's tough. And the Republicans, I think, won't have that much room to manoeuvre on this particular topic.